Y, angle Y is the interior angle of this, and so Y is 140 degrees. Okay, so today we're just gonna give you a mark for the right answer, because this is basically the same we did in class, right? So you count the number of sides, n is equal to 9, and you solve for interior angle, and that's 140. M, so basically at some point somewhere you should have figured out the central angle, and the central angle is 40, right? I will give you a mark for that work somewhere, that the 40 shows up somewhere, okay? Yeah. Yeah.
And then you have to multiply that by 4. And 40 times 4 is 60.
Yes. So this central angle is just 1, right? It's just this 40 here, 40 here. But I would like to see this central angle calculation somewhere. And then x, yeah, x is going to be 80. M is going to be 3 central angles, so that's 120. Y is, I already did that, that's 140. Oh, sorry. I know what you're talking, sorry, that was my bad. Wrong spot. I apologize. 140 is here, Y is 140. N is at 160, you were saying, right? There's 4 central angles, yes, my bad. Z is the exterior angle, so that's 40 as well. K, how do you find K? You go 180 minus 2 exterior angles, right? So that would be 100. 100. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7, right? For having the 40 show up somewhere, okay? So 7 marks for question 1. Next, determine the measure of angle ABC. ABC is this one right here. What is that angle? That is an interior angle. So angle ABC, if you want to put an X there and you tell me that that's X for you, that's fine. But that would be 108 degrees. Today I'm not going to show you the work, but I would want to see the work for that. So 108 is the angle there. BCA is B to C to A is this one. This is an inscribed polygon situation. You've got a triangle. So angle BCA would be 180 minus 108 divided by 2. Okay, so that's 36 degrees. You get one mark for ABC, and you get 2 marks for BCA because it involves you using some properties there. So this page is worth 10. If you're keeping track of this page, is worth 10 marks. Yeah, so so this adds up to 6, and then for having the central angle somewhere calculated, you get another one for 7. Just be honest, right? If it didn't do it, just you can still copy it down. Just go NR, like no response. Okay, so this one, where do you want to start? I'm going to start with A. So I'm going to tell Mr. D that's where I started, right? So A is 125. Why is that? Because I've got parallel lines, and so these are corresponding. Corresponding angles are congruent. Obviously, you'll have a different answer if you approached it differently. I don't know how else you would have done it, to be honest. Now I'm going to tackle B. That's my second one. I'm going to use sum of triangles equal to 180 because I've got a triangle here. Don't do anything with these two. That's going to get you in trouble, right? So sum of triangle, so B is, I'm just going to 20 degrees. So you get half a mark for a number, half a mark for the correct justification. C, alternate interior, that's what I'm going to use. That's my third. So that's 35 alternate interior angles are congruent, and D is straight angle. So that would be 145. I use straight angle. Okay, so 4 marks if you got the whole thing filled out properly. Of course, your justification can be different. Today, I'm not going to argue with you, but I would check whether or not that is actually the correct justification. Okay, I don't know if you recognize these. These are all from our homework or from our booklet, basically. So ACD is supposed to be 77. I called it X, and so ACD is right here. That's 77 degrees. I use corresponding angles, right? So corresponding are congruent. Bad, BAD, it's this one right here. I call that Y. A bit quieter, folks, for now. 180 minus 77 minus 65. What I did is I saw the straight angle here, and so all 3 must add up to 180. That gave me 38. 38 degrees straight angle. Okay, so that's number 2. ADB. ADB is this one right here. I call that Z. So I call it angle Z. This one right here, I used the vertically opposite because if this is 82, then this is 82. So I just went 82 minus the 38 to give me 44. And I use vertically opposite angles are congruent. ADF. ADF is this whole thing here. So what did I do here? I figured out that this is 98, sorry. This is 98, so ADF is 98 and 38 combined. That is 136. You know what? I would be okay if you just leave it like that for that's showing some work. DBA, let's see here. DBA, it's this one. I call that one K. That one is probably sum of triangle, right? Sum of triangle, this is 44. So I use sum of triangle for that. So that's 98 degrees. You could have used corresponding, I guess. Corresponding, yeah, could have used that. But that's that. So that one is worth 4 marks. No, sorry, 5. Let's change it. It's worth 5 marks because you've got 5 rows. Half for the number, half for the justification. So take off as many marks as were blank or whatever you need to do. So this page is worth 9. And the front is worth 10. 10 and 9, 19. Again, I'm not going to argue if you're off by a mark. That's not the purpose right now. Okay, so go to the front, turn that out of 19, your name and last name. You can just leave your AC where you're sitting, just face it down so nobody sees what you got. I don't need anybody else to see. I will collect them once you leave. One more thing.